I never for once had confidence in myself as a writer until I released a book that is called The Silver Tower. It was my second book. I know I had a book before that which was You Never Know. And people were telling me, no, we like the second part of it. It's got a beautiful story and stuff, because like the book actually had two sections and each section had a story and the moral behind both stories. And a lot of people just like really loved the second section of it. And whenever people would tell me that they like the book, I don't know, I never exactly did believe them, because I was thinking that maybe they're saying this because we know each other, because we're friends and all those things, or family, you know, like that was the thing. And every time like somebody would introduce me to people as being a writer, who is a writer, he writes books and stuff, I would just like really get uncomfortable. I'm like, crazy, this is, what if they find out about my book and they get to read it and they dislike it? They're going to dislike me too. So I didn't want that to ever happen to me. That's why like writing another book, it was like really hard like for me to even like take it out there. When I was done writing the second book, which is The Silver Tower, I really was hesitant to just like release it. I was done. I had to go through it over and over and over, don't know how many times, but I never was satisfied. I just felt that there was something missing in that book. What did I do? I decided to send it to a friend and asked him, please, bro, help me go through this book and help me figure out the missing part. And that was Mwemba, of course, Mwemba Hachilensa. And after reading the book, he gave me the feedback. He was like, bro, this is a wonderful book. This is a wonderful book. It's a wonderful story. People are going to like it. But you know, I still had those doubts, and I never believed him, because he was like my former classmate and he was our head boy. We were in the same class. I was like, no, he might be lying to me. So what did I do? I sent it to another friend. I sent it to Jessica. I sent it to Didiana Karuwa. I sent it to like more people, and the crazy thing was that they were all giving me the same response, the same overwhelming response. They were going crazy about it. So after all these people like confirmed how good this book was, that's when I decided, okay, I think now I have to begin selling it. But of course, my brother stepped in. He was like, my younger brother, of course, Derek Siambudo, he stepped in. He was like, I don't think you should rush into selling this book at a high price, because like a lot of people don't know you right now. So the best you can do is sell this book at a very cheap price, so that more people can get to know, can get to know about you and your works. And after they have confidence in you, that's when they'll be able to like buy these other books at a high price. And I did just that. Do you know the price that I was selling this book at? You won't believe it. I don't think you will. I was selling The Silver Tower initially at 10 kwacha. That was an ebook. I was selling it at 10 kwacha. And people were buying, and they were buying, and the reviews kept flowing in, buying, and the reviews kept flowing in, and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, I think enough is enough. We've sold enough copies at a cheap price. I think now we have to release it in hard copy. That's how I now took the step of releasing it in hard copy. And of course, the price had to go to 100. And from there now, things began happening. And I don't know, I have a lot of things, like the story keeps on going on and on and on. A lot of things happened afterwards. I had this neighbor of mine back in my hometown, of course. I can refer to her as my aunt, of course, like really close. So she actually did buy 5 copies of the book, and what she did was she just got 2, and she gave me 3 back. Even though she bought them, she gave me 3, and she was like, you should give these 3 books to anybody who's gonna be present at the book launch. And for me, I never even knew what a book launch was. I never heard of that word before. For real, like, you might be laughing at me, but I never for once heard of that word before, and she like put the idea in my head. That's how I like began researching about it, and later on I got to hold like my first book launch, and I did exactly just like she had told me. I gave those 3 books, the random 3 people. Yeah, and just the unfortunate thing was that the time the book launch happened, she was not around anymore to be able to see it happen. She passed on. That was the sad part. And I remember I did mention this in an interview where I was talking about this same first book launch. I was explaining all this, and the person who was interviewing me, when I told her that she won't be around to see them and stuff, that was Jessica Zambwe. She said, you still make her proud, because like you're doing the thing that she had told you to do. Like you still make her proud that you are having this launch. So
you still make her proud because you're already doing the thing. And also,
yeah, that's the thing that even like just that gave me excitement despite the sad part that she had passed on. So Silver Tower is one book that has got a lot of things attached to it, a lot of stories, a lot of memories. So 22nd November, it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be an awesome day. L'Elemento Citel, Lusaka.